Hi everyone, it's Ida Walsh, and today I'm going to go over Heritage Hunt as of March 31st, 2019, just to show you what's happening, what's selling, some average prices, some minimum and maximums, etc., as well as answer any questions that you may have. So the first thing that I want to go over are like the statuses, so you understand what this report's all about and what we're going to be looking at. So the first one is active under contract. There are two transactions right now that are actually active under contract, which means that there is a contract on it, but they're also taking backup offers. Then there are 11 active transactions or properties, and we're going to break these down in a few minutes so that you can see how we can see if those are attached homes or detached homes, so we can understand what's in more demand, what sells faster, etc. The CS is basically coming soon. This is status for agents and their clients, so we can let our clients know when there is a property that's going to be coming soon on the market. So this is basically just a pre-marketing, so it gives the clients or the agents a heads up on what's coming on the market, so in case they have buyers, they can get them ready for it. How many have closed? So those are basically went to settlement. How many have been canceled? How many have expired? So sometimes if the property doesn't sell, it expires. And how many are pending, which means they are basically on their way to settlement. So you can kind of see that those are the different statuses that we're going to be looking at. And then on top, I just summarized this as minimum, maximum, and average for cumulative days on the market. So we want to look at how long is the property on the market and how long, what's the minimum, what's the maximum, and what's the average. Because sometimes we want to understand, you can have one property that's been sitting on the market forever, and then a couple of other ones that sell really, really fast. So the average doesn't quite show you the true story. So the same thing with the list price. Now, right now, we're going to be looking at the list price, and then the average concessions amount, which is basically seller's subsidy. And then we're going to look at, for the properties that have closed, we're going to be looking at the minimum close price, maximum close price, and then the average close price. So I basically broke this down by the attached homes, and this one should be attached. Sometimes people put it in as end of road townhouse, but they're the attached. So you can see here the two that are active and under contract. The two are the attached homes. So let's look at the actives. So I'm going to close this one up. So currently there are 11 active, right? So there's a total, and 10 of those are detached homes, and there's only one detached home. Actually, let me attached home. Let me just make this. All right. So I just wanted to refresh it just so we get a better understanding of attached and detached here. All right, so then we got attached, and one of those out of the 11 is attached that's currently on the market. So if we look at, let's see what's pending. How many of those pending? So there are 11 that are pending, which means they're going to settlement. How many of those are detached? So there's 7 of them, and then 4 of them are the attached homes. So you can kind of see from there, and then if we can even expand it even more and see how many of those are 3 or 4 bedrooms. Let's see the attached. So you can see per bedroom size, and then we can even further break it down by square footage, etc., or whether if it has a basement or if it's just 2 levels or 1 level, etc. So we can basically provide any kind of information like this if you're looking for more detail. All right, so we can see here that there are specific ones that are going to settlement. So those are the ones that are pending. So let's take a look at what has expired. So we've had 4 that expired. And out of those, 3 of them were detached homes and 1 of them was attached. So if we look at it, one was 3 bedrooms and 1 was 4 bedrooms. And you can see here how long they were on the market. Obviously, they were on the market for a little bit longer. And let's see, the detached one as well was the 4-bedroom that have expired. All right, and some of these properties obviously may come back on the market with a lower price or with a different agent, etc. So those are definitely not considered in this report. We just pulled it all from the MLS. All right, so again, we looked at expires, we looked at pending, the canceled one. There's only one detached home that was canceled, and that's a 3-bedroom. So you can see here, it was a 529. After 79 days on the market, it got canceled. So obviously that client may think about maybe lowering the price or doing some updates, etc., or going with different marketing. So let's look at the close, because most agents and people want to know how many of the properties actually sold and what type, etc. So I'm going to just summarize this real quick. All right, so when we're looking at the closed or what has sold, you can see that there are 25 transactions that sold, and one that didn't quite have a property type, which is probably either a detached or an attached, but we'll have to look at that one. And then 12 that were attached, and one condo that sold within the last 6 months. So moving on, you can see the days on the market. Again, we're going to look at the minimum days on the market. So here is one that sold within a day, and one that sold after 150 days. So that brings the average to 44. See what I mean? As far as, the average doesn't quite, outline what it could be. So that's why we wanted to put minimum and maximum. And then we have the minimum and maximum list price here. So from 400 to 725, you can see there. And the close prices, minimum was 380, maximum was 711, average 514. Now obviously that's not a very good depiction, because we want to know how many bedrooms, how many floors, etc. So if I open this up, we can see how many of those are 3 bedrooms, how many are 4 bedrooms, and how many are 5 bedrooms. And again, the days on the market, the minimum, maximum, and average. And you can see here the prices, for example, for a 3-bedroom ranged from 400 to 725, and for a 4-bedroom we're looking at 485 to 549. So you can see here, and for a 5-bedroom we're at 424 or 595 with an average price of 548. Again, when we're looking at these, please remember that this doesn't put into effect how many floors, whether or not the basement is finished, if it has a walkout, obviously the location of the lot, the floor plan, etc. So these all pertain, these are just numbers. This is just what we look at. And if we wanted to look at some more details and break it down, or if you have a specific property that you're looking for example, if you're interested in a 4-bedroom but only 2 levels because you don't want a garage, or maybe you want all 3 levels and you want to know pricing for that, or maybe just 1 level, the smallest home possible. So we can look at those and give you at least some estimates and break down and have you look at the properties, what has sold. I can actually provide you with that information so that you can see what the properties look like, how long it was on the market, what price it sold for, etc. So if you're interested in that information, please let us know. This is basically a very high level summary, strictly with numbers. Again, we're not putting in consideration the floor plans, the condition, the updates, the upgrades, the location of the lot, etc. So please just, this is with a little bit of caution with the numbers. All right, so as we said, there were 25 properties that sold within the last 6 months, and you can see which ones sold. Obviously the 3 bedrooms, more of the 3 bedrooms sold, only 4 and 4. But then we look at, well, what was on the market, correct? So what was on the market, we look at the pending, because those were the ones that were on the market. So you can see here the ones that were pending. So we had 5 of the 3 bedrooms and only 2 of the 4 bedrooms. So you can see from the numbers that maybe some people prefer smaller properties or less number of bedrooms, etc. All right, so we looked at the detached, and then let's look at the attached. So let's put 2 bedrooms here. All right, so as far as attached homes that sold, you can see that there were 5 2-bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 of the 3 bedrooms, and 3 of the 4 bedrooms that have sold. And you can see here the 2 bedrooms were on the market. And I can actually pull and look at the different addresses for those as well, and I can provide you with that information so that you can see how come some of them sold right away, because there may have been some pre-marketing done, or maybe it sold within a family member, etc. And then there were the other one was on the market, the longest was 49 days, average of 22, and you can see here the prices, the 330 and the 349.9, average of 341. So obviously the price range for that is pretty good. And then the 3 bedrooms, you can see here the price for the 3 bedrooms. Now here you can see the big gap, 339 all the way up to 460. So again, this 3 bedroom, the 339 may have been just a 1 floor or 1 level, and the 460 could have been 3 levels with a walkout or a great location or a different floor plan, etc. So again, this is just kind of things that we look at. 4 bedrooms, you can see here what has happened with that, and then the attached total. And then there was 1 condo that sold. And you can see that was 13 days, and the prices for that. All right, so I hope this was a quick summary that was beneficial for you. If you have specific questions, or if you would like to receive listing alerts, even if you are a homeowner in Heritage Hunt and you want to keep your finger on the pulse of what's happening in the market, and you want to see what kind of homes are selling, how long, at what condition, or the locations, etc., just let me know, and we will get the reports automated for you so that you can receive it as the properties come on the market, or on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. Now, if you are a buyer looking in Heritage Hunt, we can provide you more detail on pricing, what to expect, what type of properties sell faster. We can put you on alerts, and you can get the coming soon information as well. So if a property that we know is coming soon on the market, you will get notified first so that you can schedule with us to go and see the property and have an idea of the properties that are coming on the market. If you're looking to buy and you need to sell a property, we do offer great savings for that, and also ask us about our commission meet and beat guarantee. If you have any other questions, we do have live chat on our website, and you can call or text me at any time, my phone number. Make it a blessed day.